Hello YouTube. Today question about the game development and related subject, because obviously people tend to ask me not that much about production, but about anything related to other aspects of development is from the community field, I presume. And the question is, is very simple. It went from a couple of people, is that how, since I'm telling that you need to start for working early and building a community, what are the advices and suggestions to how to approach it? And in general, it's a couple of things. I would say that it's important to make yourself a little bit of time, create a phase of the preparation, and define on three aspects. One of them is what tools you're intending to use, including the channels. For what is your initial assets? What are you starting with? And what is the strong points and strong suits that you are having, and put all of this in plan. To decrypt a little bit, and I'll start with the assets, right? I mean, all of us are present in the social network. All of us are part of some specific communities, and you want to understand who potentially would start following whatever you're doing. It can be communities in a general sense. It can be your friends. It can be some groups in the Telegram that you're talking. It can be your social network existing accounts as a person from which you can basically advertise whatever you are making up and get people interested in it. Now, from the point of view of tools, you need to decide of how you would like to aggregate your community, whether it would be Discord, or a website, or another social channel present group, whatever, is basically where you're gonna be active and what your channels are. And when you're using the channels, I would suggest that you not go for all of them, but you still would test for every one of them as you're approaching, because you need the data. Do not rely on what internet tells you. Different subjects calls for different audiences and for different kind of stuff and different type of genres of games. There are different places where people would be more interested, right? For some games, Facebooks and Instagram, is probably the good shot. For some games, Discord and Reddit. For some games, anything else. So you need to start in all of those places, make a pre-warm phase, and start testing the types of the content you want to be using, and try to test some ideas and see on the response of the audience. Do not get discouraged by the small numbers. It's good that you have them small at the beginning. You will scale later and you will lose some of the perspective when you do, so you need to start small. And once you get this data and get this results, you can move forward and plan these things up. And we'll talk about this tomorrow, about how you plan this stage. On that, let's consider to the first part of the question. Have a good day, guys. Bye.